kibuga. Tawafiki Butcher abasangibwa ku luguudo lwa Salaam okumpi ne Makindye Senior Secondary School okulira na Pearline Primary School ngukirira ku Charles City. Batunda ennyama ennungi ng'ate eri fresh. Weetaaga ya mikolo, weetaaga ya waka, ogyetaaga luddawa era mu bipimo kika ki. Bakubira essimu bajja gikutuusaako wonna w'ogyetaaze essaawa yonna. Okumanya ebisingawo kubira Tawfik Butcher ku nnamba eno ku 0752 23 89 33 oba 0774 73 45 85. Tawfik Butcher tweweeyo kuweereza essaawa 24.
Season A of 2023, the price fell as low as 5,000 Uganda shillings per kilogram. And yet, in the previous seasons, it had gone up to 20,000 shillings, Uganda shillings, you can imagine. So, my advice to the country is that we have studied this situation as government, and we have understood that it is a trend that happens every 10 years. So vanilla growers out there, don't cut down your vanilla that has already established. Don't cut it down, because if you cut it down, you are going to regret, because the price will come back again. So this is to assure the nation that please don't cut down the vanilla. The beauty and the good news is that vanilla is intercropped. You don't plant vanilla alone. Vanilla is intercropped with coffee. Vanilla is intercropped with banana, most especially. So please leave the banana there. And even then, I want again to give you the profitability analysis of vanilla for every season. We have jointly with the private sector studied the chivalo of vanilla, and we have come to understand it this way, that on average, every season we can assume that these are the costs for the farmer. Number one, contributing towards the price, the cost of the vine, the planting material. Cost towards the planting material is about 250,000 shillings per season contribution. That is for half an acre. So you contribute 250,000 for vines, 225,000 for shade management of trees and what, and those things that provide shade. You spend 45,000 shillings on pollination. Pollination is manual. You use your hand to pollinate. You get the pollen and put it there. So you pay people to do it. So 45,000 shillings. Weeding, 60,000. Guarding, because it's a high value crop, prone to robbery and theft. So you spend 150,000 guarding it. Then mulching, 100,000. Trenches for rain and water, running water, 30,000 shillings. Other costs, 50,000 shillings. So every season, total cost, 910,000 shillings. But the gross income at the lowest price of 50,000 shillings, and of 5,000 shillings, you get 4.5 million shillings from half an acre. Meaning that even at the lowest price, it makes economic sense for you not to cut down your vanilla, even at the lowest price. So this analysis is based at the lowest price. And if it's at the highest price, then you get 18 million shillings from half an acre. So meaning that it's profitable both at the lowest price and of course at the highest price. I brought out this detail to assure the population, the citizens, the growers of vanilla, that even at the lowest price, given that the price of vanilla is high and it is profitable even at the lowest price, this crop is prone to theft. People want to go and rob the vanilla beans and sell them and get quick money. That's a big challenge. The second challenge is that even those who are not stealing, even the growers themselves, because they want to get quick money, they tend to harvest immature beans. Immature beans. Because they have pressures of money, then they harvest immature beans and sell. But even the thieves, when they are stealing, they steal indiscriminately. They don't select ripe ones, they just steal everything. So we are facing two challenges. One, theft. Two, quality. Because when you harvest immature beans, then you are tampering with the quality. The quality of vanilla depends on maturity. The flavor in vanilla called vanillin is actually there when the bean is mature. When the bean is green, there is no vanillin. There is no flavor. So when you harvest it green, then there is nothing. It's empty. So the government decided to address that challenge by taking a decision that every season we shall send out stakeholders to do research to find out whether vanilla is ready. But this research starts even at the time of flowering, because if you know the day when vanilla flowered, you will know the day when it will mature. So these people monitor that, and then they come back and tell us. Now they've come back to tell us the right date for starting to harvest. However, that date may not be the same in all the agroecological zones. In some zones, it may come earlier. Particularly the Kasese area, it comes a little earlier. But with us as government, we put a uniform date. If there are any exceptions, we invite growers to come to us, to come to the office of the district production officer in that particular district and say, our vanilla is ready. And if it's ready, we shall inspect it and we shall supervise you as you harvest it. So, based on that, we have come up with a date that I'm going to announce now.
We are prepared. Definitely, we have the structures right from headquarters up to the district or to the lowest person down. The announcements that have been made, definitely from here, we have our internal system of disseminating messages right from the RPC, the DPCs, and the stations down there, or the police posts. You know, these structures, that's where the villages are, that's where the farmers are. So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. All we need to do is just to send the information. then it trickles down through the systems that are on ground,